What's up? I'm making another vlog, and I didn't write anything down. This is day 2 of the game. Today is Saturday. It's the end of Saturday. It's almost Sunday. It is actually Sunday as of 19 minutes ago. So, international first 2 days are over. If you guys haven't been watching, you're fucking crazy. You need to go watch. It's been really great so far. It's almost over. Still wearing makeup. Can you tell? You can. Yeah, it's been really great. Had an awesome time. We're leaving in 2 days, but tomorrow's the finals. I won't spoil anything for you guys if you haven't seen it, but I'll tell you, go watch Navi versus IG series. That series is fucking awesome. Oh my god, that series is awesome. The Complexity series, I don't remember who they played against. EG played against DK, I think it was DK. Was that yesterday? Well, it was today. God, there's so much shit going on today. I did interviews most of the day. I did a lot more interviews than I did the previous day. DPM, that's Sing, the dark-haired girl, she ended up going home a little bit earlier because she was super tired. She didn't sleep as much as everybody else the last couple nights. So I did a lot more interviews today. And spoiler alert, it wasn't all Chinese teams winning. So I actually did do some interviews. Anderson basically did all the interviews whenever the Chinese teams would win. So it was not just like one-sided like the previous days, so that was pretty fun. I could talk about the first 2 days. I did signed autographs and stuff. That was kind of weird. I met a lot of you guys, so thanks for coming to say hi. Hopefully I'm pretty approachable. I think I am. I'm not wearing any fancy shirt or anything. I'm probably going to continue wearing my Dota 2 hoodie. That was way more convenient than I expected it to be. So that's been pretty fun. And I've been sitting backstage a lot. I haven't had a lot of chances to sit in the lobby, unfortunately, but that's okay. Lobby's been. I wish I could sit in the actual hall more rather than sitting backstage, but I've been sitting backstage because I've needed to go back and if the English-speaking teams win, I have to go interview them. So I interviewed how many people? Probably like 6, 7, 8 people. Let me name some. I interviewed Orange's Winter. He's a really cool guy. I've interviewed him like 3 times now. He's told me to watch my stream, which was really cool. It's always like blows my mind when pro players are like, "Oh yeah, I like your casting." I'm like, "Fuck yeah, that's awesome." Ice said that too. He plays in Zenith. I interviewed HY yesterday. I interviewed Winter possibly twice in the last 2 days. I interviewed Puppy today. That was pretty sweet. I interviewed Loda from Zenith today. Who else did I interview? Can't remember everything. Bad remembering who I interviewed. Like most of the times, I don't even listen to what they say. It's very difficult to. It's like when you're sitting there next to the guy that you've maybe prepared some questions for. Probably, I mean, almost all the games. Yeah, pretty much every interview that I did today, I watched games. I did some pre-interviews, but not as many as post-interviews. Post being after the games happen, that the winners will come and I'll talk to them. But pre-game interview-wise, those are a little bit tougher, but generally ask kind of the same questions, just aspects about the game and how they plan to pick versus the teams they're playing against, stuff like that. But they cue you to go on. They say, "All right, you're live," and then I go live and I talk and ask them questions, but usually I'm thinking about the next question that I'm going to ask them before while they're talking to me, and that's just kind of like something that you have to do to be careful. At least I've been doing. I'm a fucking amateur interviewer, but just ask them. I don't really listen to what they say most of the time because I have to be like thinking about the next stuff, or they talk in my ear and they're like, "Last question, wrap it up." I'm just like, oh my god. So. Unfortunately, everybody's been saying the interviews have been good, but I haven't really had perspective on that fact because I'm just like sitting there like, what the hell do I ask next? That's what I was going to say. So that's been really good. It's been so fun. God, I've met so many awesome. I feel like when I go home, I'm going to have like 50 new Dota friends on my Steam list. I'm not even kidding. Like, I've met so many ridiculously awesome people here. I actually feel part of the community now. Like, really, really part of the community. Not just like, yeah, I'm some dude that sits in my room and makes YouTube videos all the time. No, I'm actually like, I've met pretty much, I've met all the best teams in the world. Arguably the best teams in the world. and tons of personalities. I've met all the casters, hung out with all the casters a lot, just about. That's been super awesome. It's just been really fun. Not to mention, once again, I've said this before, but all the Valve staff has just been fucking awesome. Every single person that works there is just amazing. They all really care about the game and making it better, and even working on stuff that may be a lot of work, but it still makes the game better. There's a lot of people that do that stuff. That reminds me, there was a guy that I talked to at Valve. I think he worked in the Left 4 Dead area, and this is kind of like my reminder to myself, not that I'm going to watch this video after the fact, but he was just really into database stat kind of stuff. Sorry about that, that's my Skype. My friends are talking to me, and I told them. I didn't tell her that it was a video. Do not disturb. Sorry about that. So I was talking to the stats guy, and he wanted to take all this data from the game and try to make statistics that would possibly be good and do things like reinforce good habits or something like that. So I'm supposed to send him an email going over all of the all my ideas for stuff. Oh, I met Reaver's Eye. Do you guys know Reaver's Eye? He's the he's the creator of the Dota 2 subreddit. So that was cool. I met him. He's pretty young. I think he's only 19. I did know that already, but met Reaver's Eye. I've just met so many people. Met a lot of Team Liquid people as well, or at least a couple. I saw a lot of Team Liquid shirts. I always just assume that if they're in the Players Lounge and they had a Team Liquid shirt, that they were like Team Liquid Press or something like that. Shiver's here as well. Shiver's taller than I am, and I'm 6'1". That's fucking crazy. What is hip? Met him. Chernobyl Barnett, Ghost Gamers guy. I met Congo Time finally. Malner as well. I didn't talk to Malner very much, but I said hi to him. And a lot of the Join Dota people as well. Holy Master, Mooseman, Blue Knight was really cool as well. Jaywalker, pretty good carry. Does a nice job. Played a couple games with him on stage, I think. He did a nice job carrying. Who else? God, I met tons of beta testers. I'm just not going to name any more names. Like, I can't even do it, because I know, like, I'll name, like, 15 people, and then I'll just forget, like, the next 15. Just met so many fucking sweet people. Seriously, everybody here, it's just been awesome. So, it's been so good. I'll try not to swear as much. I'm going to probably have to link these to my grandparents, and I'm going to have to be like, I swore a lot. Sorry. I signed mouse pads, I signed posters. It was, I don't know, it's been really cool. So, wonderful times. Oh yeah, Root Blitz, met him too. And actually met Dignitas' Select. He's a StarCraft 2 player. He used to play Dota, I know that. God, how many more awesome people did I meet? I think that was most of them. Too Good, obviously. Bruno. I hung out with Bruno before it was cool, which was last week. I didn't know him very well before then, but Bruno's super cool as well. Very nice guy. It's been very goofy on stream, but it's been funny. Very funny. And Nebula as well. I know with him a lot too. I think I'm done name dropping. Sorry that was so lengthy. I didn't really mean to just be like, look at all these cool people I know, but just felt like, figured if I'm going to talk about all the awesome people here, I might as well just say how awesome they were, right? I'm sure you guys wanted to know the info. I didn't mean to like say it to brag or anything. I know some people are very, if it was out of context, but since I'm talking about things and people that I hung out with, I might as well tell you right? So, yep, we got 1 day left. Tomorrow's the finals. We have winners bracket, finals, and then a couple loser bracket games, like 3 sets or something like that. I think there's still 4 teams in the lower bracket and 2 teams in the winners. I think that's it. I might be wrong though. We're going to try to move the finals up earlier so that more people can watch and show up, because we had a ton of people in the Navi EG game around like 4 to 6 p.m. I think, and the finals tomorrow are scheduled for 7 p.m. So we're going to try to get those done earlier if possible. It might not turn out like that. In terms of schedule stuff, last night we got back at about 2 o'clock in the morning, and then we had to wake up at 7 to catch a bus at 7:30, so we didn't sleep very much last night. But tonight, it's only like 12:30 right now, so I'm going to get more sleep tonight than I did the previous night. And I actually felt pretty much fine all day. I actually drank a 5-hour energy yesterday, because we didn't get to sleep that much. Well, it was like a 6:45 bus or something, so needless to say, I didn't sleep that much. I went to bed at like 11:30. Way better than almost everybody, but I was still tired. So I drank this, by the way, in case you guys don't know this, I never drink coffee, and I try not to drink caffeine if possible because I just don't feel like messing up my sleep schedules and having to depend on that. If I just get tired, I'll sleep, and then hopefully I'll feel good in the morning and whatever. But this time I was like, whatever, I'm on camera, I want to make sure that I'm high energy, so I drank the shit. And it fucking made me shake while I did interviews. I sat there like, I've been doing interviews for like a week now, since the group stage matches, which was seriously 5+ days ago. Been doing interviews, recorded interviews since then. Didn't shake once. All of a sudden, first interview after drinking this stuff, shaking. My legs were shaking a little bit, and then the next one my hand was shaking just a tiny bit, and it was like, what the hell is happening? Like, I was nervous, but it wasn't shaking nervous. It was really weird. So as the day tapered off, the last interview I did, less shaking, and then today, zero shaking at all. It was really messed up. And I was talking to the camera guy about it, and he was like, yeah, dude, it made me, when I drank those a couple times, it would make me just super anxious all the time and super paranoid. It's like you're on freaking drugs, man. So I'm not drinking those anymore, no more energy drinks. I'm just going to man it up and eat food, that'll wake me up. So just food. Anyways, it's been awesome, guys. Make sure you tune in for the finals tomorrow. I'm just doing interviews, not casting. But tons of awesome casters here. Pretty much every casting pair has absolutely been rocking the house. So, and very different styles as well. Maybe not very different, but different styles as well. And this is the most I've actually ever listened to all the other casters before, because usually I don't have time. So it's been pretty fun checking everything out. And I think that's it. So thanks for watching, guys. I will maybe vlog before I leave. Tomorrow is the finals. There's a party at night. That's where shit gets crazy. And then the day after is when I come back. So thanks to everybody that I met so far here. If you guys, I don't have a lot of time to be in the lobby usually, because I'm usually backstage waiting to see if I have to do an interview. But I have gone out there 3 or 4 times both days. I'll usually kind of walk through, and usually when I'm there, that's basically, I wouldn't be there if I didn't want somebody to approach me, so I can always go hide in the back. So that's kind of like the time that you guys can come say hi to me if you see me in the lobby. And make sure you guys tune into the stream. It's Dota2.com, of course. And I think that's about it. Sorry I haven't been making videos. I might end up moving across the country next week, so I might not make videos next week either. I don't know. It just kind of came up, you know. You guys know how that goes. But we'll figure that out next week when I get back and have to set up in my parents' house temporarily. Yeah. Okay. I didn't mean this to be so long, but it is. So I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys. And please God watch tomorrow. Such good games.